Hey everybody, Starcraft 2, Jayborino, Wings of Liberty, let's go to that cool Marauder mission. Alright, that is Monolith, so my plan is, I am doing the missions in the order that I think is like the tech progression of the Wings of Liberty campaign. So we did Firebats, then we're going to do Marauders, very similar to what my uncommentated playthrough was, but let's go ahead.
The Mobius boys think there's another artifact in a world called Monolith. Supposedly there's Protoss guarding it. A group of fanatics call themselves the Tal'Darim. Now don't get all sentimental thinking these Tal'Darim are your old Protoss buddies, because they ain't.
Now that Tal'Darim, the objectively annoying enemy Protoss, they needed a reason to fight Protoss, so they made a faction. Actually, I think the Tal'Darim were in the Dark Templar saga, so they did exist prior to this. They didn't just make some bullshit up. So I'm happy with that. Let's get going.
There it is, Jimmy. Just like Mobius said. Easy money.
I don't know. There's a lot of Protoss down there. We're gonna have to... What the?
Warning. Multiple Zerg biosignatures detected.
Ah, hell.
Them critters were just hiding underground, waiting?
No idea, but you can bet they're headed straight for our shrine.
Yeah, that show complicates things. We can't fight two armies at once, partner.
With any luck, we won't have to. We only need to hold the area at the top of the shrine long enough to extract the artifact. So we'll land here and cut our way through the Protoss lines while they're busy with the Zerg. It's only a matter of time before the Zerg overwhelm the Protoss. We'd best grab the artifact and be long gone by then.
Alrighty, so the achievements in this one are to complete it in under 15 in-game minutes, which is pretty challenging, very challenging on Brutal, and then not to lose any units to the Stone Guardians, which is not really that hard on any difficulty. If you're paying attention, I'm going to do my best to at least get the Stone Guardians one. I don't think the under 15 minutes is really doable on Brutal. I mean, it is, but I don't want to do this recording multiple times if I fuck it up. So I'll try, but we'll see. I really want to focus on getting all the Protoss artifacts more so. So let's go. Okay, so we are going to be getting Marauders, at least 3. We might get 3 or 4, and that's going to take up a lot of our supply from the get-go. So let's get a second medic. We do have our Merc compound where we can call down our War Pigs. If you do this mission first, that is not an option to you. So I'm going to go ahead and throw an SCV in there right away. Keep queuing up SCVs.
Severely outnumber the Protoss forces. It is likely the Protoss will fall shortly.
Well, here's the plan. Then we've got to get that artifact before the Zerg overrun the whole place.
What's up?
Warning. Protoss stalkers are gathering at our perimeter. Incoming transmission.
I got something new for you, cowboy. Marauders, the latest word in big bada-boom hardware.
I ain't sure this is the best time to be experimenting, Swan.
Best time there is. Let the Marauders loose against those stalkers and you'll see. Better be good.
Okay, so here we go. Stalkers are going to come up. Let's focus fire. And move this one away. Attack. And, yep, we shouldn't lose anything. Well, let's move this medic away just in case. We did it. No problem. I'm going to get a Firebat, and you will see why soon. The Zerg are going to be attacking, and that's probably the hardest part of all of this, is the Zerg will just absolutely annihilate you. In fact, I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to start a bunker first. Let's get a bunker here. We're going to get 2 bunkers and maybe a supply depot, a bunch of turrets in the back. For defending against the Zerg. The Zerg will steamroll your base, and that's probably what's going to prevent me from doing the 15-minute challenge here, is because you need to move out but also keep enough units at home to defend against the Zerg, who can absolutely kill you, specifically on Brutal difficulty. It's actually very challenging to deal with them, which is why I'm going to be extra careful. Let's go ahead and throw 2 Marines in here. And Firebat, you're going to be getting in there soon. Let's make a supply depot so we can't get surrounded by Zerglings. There we go. So the Zerg are going to run up, and the Zerglings will get stuck on the edge here because they might go around the supply depot, but regardless of what they do, it will give me a lot of extra time.
Incoming Zerg attack wave detected.
Okay, so here they come. Well, they're kind of stuck down there. As you can see, they run right in there and get murdered. So that's great. Marauder, you run. Medic, you run. Marine, you run. Okay. So just microing things out because I was able to be attentive, though I can't always be that attentive. I'm going to go ahead and get my engineering bay. And I'm looking good on supply. If I do get a bunker here. They might be able to attack it from down there, so I'm not sure if I want a bunker there. I might get a bunker further back, and then like a turret. Either way, I can lower the supply depot to get in and out, which is the important part. Also, I'm going to be calling down war pigs because they are so cool. Very glad I have the option to make those. I got to start making units, though. That's real important. I'm going to get my second barracks. There. Another SCV, and then I'm going to queue up my infantry weapons level 1. Alright, so one thing about the achievements is they're not really intended, in my opinion, to be done while you're trying to finish the mission to get all the objectives. Because if I didn't try to get this relic, or this relic, then I could just go straight for the mission objectives and not worry about it at all, and absolutely have no problem, I think. But because those are all things that I'm going to try to do, let's go ahead and build this. I don't think Zerglings can get around there. Let's see. Nope, okay, it's completely walled in. That's good. And I'll get another firebat in there. We can get some cross attacking. Okay, let's get another tech lab. Get back to mining. I only have 2 on gas. I don't need 3 yet. Actually, I'll throw my 3rd one in there. We can call down my war pigs here pretty soon. Okay, here they come. Oh, my SCV. My SCV, no! I would love to save it. I just... Oh, yeah! Did you see it? Did you see it? My medic saved it just in time. Okay, looking good. Firebat, you get in there. Let's raise this. Alright, so that's the kind of shit you have to do to defend. You really do need a lot of stuff. So, I have a problem with space in this mission. So let's get those 2 and then another barracks over there. And I'm going to get a turret there. Because the Mutalisks will come and they'll spot for the units at the bottom. It's a big pain in the ass. My biggest problem is that I'm supply blocked. Fuck that up. Actually, I'm going to queue up even another one. And then we can just make units like crazy. We're going to have to make a small force come over and get this artifact too. If I didn't have to do that, I would really not have a problem at all, I don't think. You stay there. Keep queuing up SCVs. Queue up my 2nd level of armor. In fact, I'll take this firebat with me. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that firebat with me and I'll put a marauder in this one. The Zergling's going to run up and probably get stuck in this little area here. No, I can just do firebats, that's fine. Let's do another turrets. Let's get a reactor on this guy. Marauder, medic. You really only have to do marauders in this mission. I mean, you can do marines. You do need some marines. You need at least 6 to 8 marines because there's 1 void ray, and that's what you need. That's what you need marines for. It's kind of stupid, but let's call down my war pigs. See if we can get at least 2 groups of those before we move out. Marauder, medic. Marauder, medic. That's all you really need this mission again, and then you get some marines. So, and then that's why we have this reactor barracks here. We just make some marines. It's no problem at all. But your medics are going to get focused down. It's a big pain in the ass, so you do have to be a little careful. I feel pretty good. Oh, let's raise that. I'm feeling pretty good about my defense here. Got enough SCVs to repair, and in fact, I'm going to pull off another one too. Marine, medic, marauder. The reason I'm not bringing that firebat is because he's going to die. He will die if I bring him with me. After this attack, I'm going to move up and get that artifact. Alright, looking good. Medics, you get in there and heal my SCVs. Ha ha ha. The Hydralisks walk up the ramp and get smoked by one of my firebats. Firebat's just so good when you can make a choke point in with your stuff. So the Zerglings run up there. They get stuck. They can't surround. That's the biggest thing. You want to prevent those surrounds. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to take this stuff, move down here, get 2 artifacts, come back, mass up a little more, kill the Protoss. I don't think I'm really on track for 15 minutes, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and we'll lower that. Come with me, Marine. You're important. Okay, now raise. Let's go ahead and get more depots. Very important. And then we'll rally here instead.
Additional supply.
ED, A. Okay, so when I have the money, that's what I do. Just to queue up, I'm doing a medic, marine, medic, 2 marines, marauder. Let's make our way up here. I'm going to lose... Oh, maybe not. I'm going to lose a medic there because they focus your medics. Very annoying. The Zerg, when they attack you, attack up this ramp, so you have to be careful when you come this way because they might cut you off. This next part, we're going to see some Protoss across here. annoying. There's going to be some cannons, so what you do is you come in, take a pot shot, and you back up. The stalkers will chase you, and then you can kill the stalkers without worrying about those cannons. So now we come in, we stop, move in, focus fire, pick up the relic, and then we'll make our way back here. Alright, so let's not stop queuing up units. I'm making more SCVs only because I'll pull them off to repair. I think I'm pretty safe from Zerg attacks right now. If my Marines had combat shields, I'd probably for sure get that, just ignore that shit. I'd probably for sure be able to survive against those Stone Guardians, not losing anything, but if I do lose units, it's going to be a Marine or two, because it's just how it goes. As I said, I got caught out by the Zerg as they were attacking. Pain in the ass. But now my defense is free to not worry about them, so... In fact, let's take this stuff and just start poking away at them. They'll send some stuff at me, but it's no problem. Can I call down more war pigs? Almost. Gonna get supply blocked. And you can kill this. Pylon, and it'll power down those cannons, no problem. So having a firebat or two would help against those zealots, but overall you're not really not that preoccupied with zealots. I don't think I'm gonna make 15 minutes, unfortunately. It would be close. Not gonna make it. I did my best. If I didn't have to get this artifact here, then I definitely wouldn't have a problem. All right, be careful here. This High Templar can ruin your day. So back out here, just let your Marauders kill these pylons to depower the cannons, then go up and poke away, bait the storms, basically. I don't know if they'll use storms against you. I don't know if they'll use storms against you if you only go in with like 1 or 2 units, but all of you back up. Marauders, get in there. We're gonna again bait the storms. Oh, all right. He's not going to. That's weird. He had full energy and just didn't care. Now let's get up here and kill these things. They'll probably lay down more force fields because their AI is annoying like that. No problem. Okay, you guys, you're just gonna stay here. I think I can win with what I have. Cue that up. We're gonna come up to the one spot where you do need Marines. There's a Void Ray right over here. This is the only spot you actually need it. I'm gonna stay out too. Kill these as they warp in. I can just auto attack. I just am not worried at all, basically. All right, so medics get in the back. You guys come on up here and kill the pylon. Power down all of them at once. Photon cannons, obviously their weakness is the pylons. If there's, 3 cannons per pylon, then I would recommend just going for the pylon. If it's like 2 cannons per pylon, I would just kill the cannons because they're very, very weak. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to lure the Protoss down to attacking me. Nope, not going to do it, are you? Okay, that should do it. Maybe not. Come down here, attack me. Archons are scary because they can absolutely annihilate your units because you're all biological at this point. But it doesn't matter, there's only one, and if you draw him down, one of the annoying things here is the sentries like to hallucinate, but you can just, if you kill the Archons first, then they won't get hallucinated. Very important. Okay, we passed the 15-minute mark, though. It's not a big deal. Kill the sentries. Stupid force fields. There's a lot of hallucinations here. That's not a big deal. And kill this stuff. We're almost done. I'm going to kill the pylons here just to power down these buildings so that I have time to finish the mission before they build more stuff. All right, you guys stay here. War Pig, come down. Grab this relic. So I would have had to move out just a little bit earlier in order to get that 15-minute achievement. Let's see if we can kill the Guardians without losing anything. It'll be close. Okay, but you have way more time in this mission than it seems. Way more time. Reason being, as you can see, the Zerg haven't even pushed high ground here. They have to push through this whole base in order to get to the artifact. And the Protoss are tenacious. They're fine, Okay, so these Marines, they are a liability. So what I'm going to do is move them over on this side. We're going to hit the beacon, and then we're going to clump right up on top of this asshole, because this guy's going to die right away. Okay, focus fire. Marine, run. I'm going to lose that Marauder. I lost one Marauder because I'm a clown. I should have just moved him out. Lost one stupid unit. Oh well. But if you just do Marauders, you're probably
I
fine.
got a crew coming down to pick up the artifact.
Alright, we did it. Artifact Piece 2.
Got what we came for. Let's hightail it out of here.
I forgot how resourceful you were, Jim. I won't make that mistake twice.
Kerrigan.
So I'm a little ashamed that I couldn't do either achievement again, but I was very close on both. If I would have just moved that one Marauder out, units lost to Stone Guardians 1. And if I wouldn't have gone for that extra artifact, I absolutely could have done that under 15 minutes. So I feel like I'm doing my due diligence, at least in explaining what you do need to do to get these. And on hard difficulty, it would be a breeze to do both of these. So let's go. Watch a neat little cutscene. Head back to the Hyperion. We're going to do our dialogue, cutscene stuff, upgrades. I think we have access to the laboratory now, so I look forward to that, and we can get our upgrades.
That's funny, convict. I don't recall giving you access to our database.
Just keeping up on current events, Captain. Seems this Queen of Blades got everybody running scared. She don't look so tough.
You have no idea who she is, do you, Tychus?
Don't matter to me none.
Well, it matters to Jim. They were close once.
Wait a minute. You're telling me they were shacked up?
Apparently she was something else. Before the Zerg took her. Turned her into that.
And Jimmy feels responsible.
Honestly, if we have to face her again, I don't know what I'll do.
Woman like that, there's only one thing to do.
I don't know why they make it seem like Jim would be conflicted. He very blatantly said he would kill her. He's past the whole, oh, Kerrigan, oh, like he wanted to kill her at the end of Brood War. They just retconned it.
I caught Tychus hacking into our database, sniffing around about Kerrigan. I don't know what his game is, but we clearly can't trust him.
Matt, me and Tychus ran together a long time. Got in all sorts of trouble. When the law finally caught up, he took the rap for both of us. Never once ratted me out. I got a second chance. He got locked up.
I understand your loyalty, sir, but...
I owe him, Matt. Leave it be.
Yes, sir.
And Jim Raynor throws out all due diligence. Doesn't care, even though it was suspicious. Okay, and we're back. Let's do all this shit. We do have new mercenaries.
Ready to fight for the right price.
So I'm not going to buy these. I don't ever get the mercenaries until I check out the armory first, and if I have leftover money from there, then I'll buy mercenaries. I don't think any are really necessary. We're going into that stupid Reaper mission that I absolutely hate next time, and I don't really need any of those mercenaries. So let's watch the news.
This is Donnie Vermillion live from UNN. Tonight, we're going to discuss the infamous Queen of Blades. Scientists and military insiders have long speculated that the enigmatic alien is, in fact, an infested human.
That's right, Donnie. Is it possible that the leader of the Zerg has a human heart?
More importantly, Kate, could this mean some kind of Terran-Zerg alliance is possible?
Donnie, there's never been any evidence at all to suggest that infested humans retain their free will.
You make a good point, Kate. The question is then, how do we kill her?
That's one I think we all can agree on. If humanity is to survive, the Queen of Blades needs to be eliminated.
I like how Jim Raynor's watching the news just looking fascinated. Also, I want to point out the dancing holographic woman is doing the Night Elf dance from World of Warcraft. Hey, Tychus.
Your Mobius buddies ever happen to mention that the Queen of Blades wants these artifacts too?
Hey, they just give me the missions, man. What's it matter anyway? Putting that bitch down would be doing everyone a favor.
I thought it was just about the money with you, Tychus.
Nothing says I can't do my part for humanity and get paid well for my trouble.
Right.
Right. Is that it in here? It is. We can go to our newly opened laboratory.
Commander, the alien artifact is all secure in the lab, sir. You know, seeing it got me to thinking about my special projects.
Whoa, slow down, Stedman. What do you mean, projects? You doing some kind of research down here?
Yeah, well, you know, not yet, sir. I still need some additional specimens to get things going. Once I get those, we can make some big improvements to our weapon systems and tactics.
Well, I'm all for that. What do you need?
All kinds of things. I've entered the details into our database. If you run into something on a mission that we need, you'll be notified automatically.
Just try not to blow up the ship. Okay, Stedman?
So Stedman never really talks to, like, he never has a dialogue conversation, but you can click
Sir,
on him.
You should check out the research console. There's some exciting developments there.
He's also wearing a camo V-neck vest under his lab coat, which is something some asshole would wear in the Bed-Stuy neighborhood of Brooklyn near where I live. And let me tell you, it just rubs me the wrong way.
I've been hearing strange stories from the crew of late. Unexplained noises, strange visions, voices in the dark. Rumor has it these things are haunted.
Superstitious nonsense. These artifacts are completely inert and they're contained down here in the lab. There is some trace radiation, but I don't see how they could affect things elsewhere on the ship.
Heaven forbid we run across alien tech that messes with our primitive little monkey brains. Just keep a close eye on them, Doc.
So as long as Dr. Hansen is on our ship, we can have dialogue options with her. Unfortunately, she will leave at one point or another. Not necessarily. I think you can get to the end of the game and keep her on the ship, but that would mean that you don't complete her quest chain. Also, as you get more and more research points for Zerg and Protoss, these tanks level up, I think, 2 to 3 times. You can read these things every time they level up. And I'll click on them, so if you want to pause the video and read these, you can. I think the Zerg tank always starts at this level. It always goes to, like, level 1, because the lab doesn't open up until you have 5 Zerg research points.
That Zerg woman seemed to know you. She really rattled you, didn't she?
Me and her, well, we go back a ways. She was a ghost once. Back then, we were hooked up with Mengsk and fighting to get rid of the old Confederacy. We made a pretty good team.
What happened to her?
She was a casualty of war. No offense, Doc, but I really don't like to talk about it.
I understand. If you ever change your mind, I'm here.
Oh yeah. She wants to talk about deep emotional things with us. No thanks. Alright, so Shrike turret. A lot of people like these. I don't get why. If you look at how they fire, they're doing essentially the amount of damage a single Marine is doing. So that means you can put 4 Marines in a bunker and you can add a turret to the top to make it a 5th Marine. That's terrible. Versus 150 extra life. That's, in my opinion, it's like a no-brainer. It's objectively better. I don't know. If someone has a defense for the Shrike turret, like, oh, it does more damage than it seems, I guess, but your bunker's still going to die really, really fast. Your bunkers are only there. Their purpose is to absorb damage. So that's why I'm absolutely going to get the fortified bunker. Absolutely. So I thought about doing all the opposite choices that I did in my uncommentated playthrough, but at the same time, I'm playing to win. I'm going to try to do some achievements. In retrospect, that's a little embarrassing considering I couldn't do either achievement from this past mission, but I was close. So I am going to be getting all of the achievements, or not the achievements, the upgrades that I think are best. So let's head to the armory now. Luckily, Swan has nothing to say. I do like how you can click on these units and get little tidbits of stuff, and you get a little close-up. Same thing here. I'll click on these when I unlock them so that you can see them, and if you would like to pause and read, you are welcome to. Armory console. Alright, we're absolutely going to get combat shields. That's an excellent upgrade. I really just don't care about the advanced medic facilities. I'll get it eventually. It's just not that good. And I'll get my second bunker upgrade. This lets us put in 6 slots in the bunkers instead of just 4. That's it. We're going to head back to the bridge. Horner's got something to say.
Are you all right, sir? Confronting Kerrigan again after all these years.
We've got to stop her, Matt. No matter what she's after.
Well, we gave her a setback today. The artifacts are obviously important to her. We just wish we knew why.
Alrighty, that's it. Next mission, we're going to be heading to that Reaper mission. Probably my least favorite or second to least favorite map in the campaign. I hate it. It's just annoying. Anyway, this has been Jay Borino. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.